Cześć i czołem, moi drodzy, z tej strony Kazok, witam was w kolejnym odcinku z Watch Dogs Legion. Jak więc widzicie, tutaj próbujemy teraz zinfiltrować bazę, czy kwaterę główną z Sears. I powiem wam, więcej chyba nie trzeba opowiadać. Dobra, tak więc ruszamy. Oczywiście na początku jak zwykle zachęcam was do zostawienia lajka, komentarza, no i subskrybowania kanału. Dobra, ruszamy. Dobra, jak tam się dostaniemy teraz?
I'm here. What's the plan?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
So what do we do then?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
Serge uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's
No,
like
again, it's
Noodle,
przyjemne.
if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Safe, bruv.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual.
O, tak się dostaniemy, będę. Gdzie to prowadzi? Patrzcie jak ładnie. O, i będzie otwarte. Wiem, że to jest tylko wejście do tej znajdźki, ale zawsze coś. Ale teraz jak dostać się tam... gdzie to jest? A tutaj. Może tędy... Nie. Czekajcie, może się da tędy? Za wysoko jest jednak. Nie. Dobre miejsce, bo pokazuje tutaj jedzie. Każde dojście. Czy tu w środku były schody? Nie zauważyłem. Nie. Tak, z innej strony. Też nie? Tak spróbujemy.
In order to access the Filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower.
Okej. A, patrzcie, tak się uda. Kurde, za bardzo. O, wszystko jest.
Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the Filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want DedSec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make
Kurde, wiem,
something
że
of your
rozwadnie to
lives.
tak, ale dobra.
Join Zero Day? Nah, man. We fight people like you. We sure as fuck don't want to work for you.
No chodź
Zero
dalej.
Day? No, I mean
Szybko, nie mam czasu na
Sirs.
ciebie.
You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value.
Szybko, szybko, bo tam
What
idzie.
about
Zauważy nas i będzie tych dwóch teraz walczyć z nami.
Not blowing up Canadians?
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
Jeden, drugi. Ten się zablokował. Było blisko. Nikt? Chodź. Teraz to odblokować, mi się zwróci.
Something's dodgy here.
A, widział mnie.
Where did you go? I gotta be somewhere.
A, zobaczmy ten, ale...
Got ya.
Tak, jak mnie widzi ktoś. No chodź, dawaj, jedziesz.
Bastard.
Pięknie. Ale już. Było blisko. Unik jak w asesynie.
Piss off.
O, dziękujemy. Znikaj. Mam jakąś kamerę jeszcze?
I hear something. What's this?
O, patrzcie, chodź tutaj.
Weird stranger.
Tylko jeden został ochroniarz. Tędy nie wyłączę kamery, ale stąd chyba tak. No i tak muszę go teraz dogonić ładnie. I do widzenia. Dobra, chodźmy szybko. Ja tu byłem wcześniej, szkoda, że wcześniej nie można było dostać się. A jak tam próbowałeś może odbudować bazę danych?
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access.
O, tak lata. A, podąż bagleja, no nie mam po co w ogóle iść te drony łapać. Nie wiem, czy słyszałeś, Arturek? Patrzyłeś może tą odbudowę bazy danych? Czy zadziałała, czy jeszcze nie próbowałeś?
Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Hold up, what?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
The fuck do I do?
A, możliwe, bo
Try
nawet nie musi
hijacking one
pobierać,
of the
musi być
microwave
normalna,
drones
pełna
and
baza
use it to
danych.
shoot the other ones down.
O, sam się zaprowadza.
Stay at this position and guard the perimeter.
No chodź, to dawaj. Chodźcie, podejdźcie, podejdźcie. Dobra, do widzenia.
Get back up to my location.
O, dziękuję. O, tu jesteś jeszcze.
Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
The fuck do I do?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament
Okay,
uses
then.
3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
Turn it off and on again. Classic.
Close enough.
If you're not careful, they'll get you in trouble. See you.
Dziękuję, leżysz. Więcej ich nie widzę. Dobra, idziemy, idziemy. I trzeci punkt.
Could you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam.
Ja będę mógł bronić się.
Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one
Kolejny.
Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
O, mocniejszy jakiś.
Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit.
Dobra, jest kolejny. Okay,
Well, this one is
idziemy,
heartwarming and
zobaczcie.
incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bombs were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise, and it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
Traficie mnie, ale co tam?
This microwave drone has been hanging around so long I've given her a name. I'd like you to meet Ada. Would you mind killing her?
Okej, udało się, jeszcze drugi. Jeszcze jeden.
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favour to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though.
Wow.
What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do
Okay,
this.
poszło.
I won't allow it.
Taka dziwna obrona.
Independent
Okay,
power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Brrrr. Now let's find Malik and fuck him up, yeah?
With pleasure.
I jesteś. Dawaj no.
I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Let's do this.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh, look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh, no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
Something fishy's going on here.
Dobra, teraz gdzie jest
Now what?
Malik?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
And what's going on with Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Question, why the fuck are we not driving that car straight into the river?
Believe me, I'd love to. But he might be part of Zero Day.
Ej, chodź to auto
I
do
just
mnie.
don't know how this all fits together. But we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Okej. Chciałem mieć dobre auto, nie wyszło. No i to, na co czekamy?
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right. Now that we have him, we should talk to him, find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Okej, idziemy na naszą miejscówę i tam dostaniemy informacje na temat tego, co wie Malik. To mi się wydaje, że fabularnie dopiero ruszyliśmy na początku samej historii i patrząc nawet po liście trofek, jeszcze dużo nam zostało drogi. Okej, dobra. O, cele mamy nawet.
All right, Malik. We know you bombed the embassy, and we know you were behind the bombing at Tone and everywhere else. So you just be straight with me, yeah?
The earlier bombings, what are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
Ah, no. You knew about Zero Day when we met you, cuz.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Whatever, man. Even if you are telling the truth, you've done plenty. You're gonna rot in here.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are. DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
Czyli groźby. Dobra. To co teraz? Już nic. Chyba wybieramy misję. No. Na sklan Kelly. O, tam dorwać trzeba.
I've been monitoring the drone network. Mary Kelly has finally sent out the invitations to her slave market sale.
DedSec, Scalen Lau. This is your specialty. Hack one of those drones and get the location. Unless she's selling those poor microchipped people. Let's put an end to this.
Okej, czyli drona musimy upolować, który akurat przywozi zaproszenie na tą aukcję. O, jakie szybkie wyjście z bazy. Patrzcie, pyk. Mamy?
Well, that was simple, even for you. Give me a moment to decipher the security codes.
So, Bagley, what do you have?
Mary Kelly is holding her sale at Hackney Baths. Opened in 1904, it was, as the name implies, a public sanitation facility. In today's more enlightened modern times, it's a slave trading market.
She mentioned foreign investors, so this is big. It means associates, clients, employees, anyone remotely involved in her organization. We're taking Mary Kelly down from within.
Inspector Lau wants to take her case against Mary Kelly to a contact in the Attorney General's office, which means gathering as much data as we can to make sure it has the leverage needed for them to prosecute.
The microchips are a huge part of this equation that we know almost nothing about. We need something tangible
Jedziemy, ja
about
biorę
these
tą
things.
furę.
See if you can find anything. Blueprints, receipts,
No, i
samples.
to jest jazda,
So, the
patrz.
plan is simple. Crash the Kellys' soiree, find out as much as you can, and, minor detail, try not to get killed.
Ubisoft, uwielbiam.
Can't be too careful at the baths, team. Mary can kill.
Cześć, zaraz jak wrócę się pojawi normalne auto, czy nie?
All her captives with the push of a button.
Nie.
If we try
Same,
to free them
jedziemy.
now, they're good as dead. She doesn't know we're on
Teraz
to
by się
her
przydała
yet.
muzyka z Crazy
That gives us
Froga.
the advantage.
Tum, 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 tum.
Hey, look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Let's see it.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
Piękny glitch. Po prostu nie załadował się w ogóle model. Ale światło świeci. Dobra. Przyjrzyj się aukcji. Na co nam się przyglądać? Tam nie jest nic do podziwiania. Wow, 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 wow. Dobra, jesteśmy prawie na miejscu. Tylko kilometry. Wow. Ej, rozwalić mi furę, zobacz, już mam wgniecenie. Nie wiem, czy te takie paski, które są u dołu przy nazwach jakby dzielnic, to nie jest sposób, postęp ich jakby wyzwolenia. No, siadamy. Czy będzie widać? No dobra. Co to jest za auto? Nie ma? Nie. Porachawa.
Now what?
Don't just blunder in. Hack the building's CTOS hub and see what to expect once you're inside.
Bless, bruv.
A, myślę, że trzeba będzie się dostać, a tu jednak tylko wystarczy chyba zhakować.
Locked and
Easter
loaded.
eggi.
Get all the names, places, dates, whatever information you can in there. We need to build this case. And find a way to free those people.
I'll do what I can.
Aye, no one's here yet. Good thing too. The champagne's late. And you know how these rich bastards like fruit blanc. We ain't up the teeth with it. Yeah, products primed and ready for sale, no worries. Nah, she ain't. Not for this lot at least, which is fine with me. She's
No
the
co,
boss
nie mogę
of
przecież
all,
żadnych
but,
kamer.
Exactly.
A, jest.
Always on eggshell. Come on, look at the camera. Straight. Right, that's good. Stand up now. And slowly turn around.
I don't want to do this. Please.
Get your fucking ass up. Fucking miserable. There's no way this bastard will sell. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
All right then. Get him downstairs. We'll update the catalogue and put his stats
No,
online.
no, I'm sorry. I'll do what you say. Don't take me there, no! Shut the fuck up!
Oh, fuck.
O, kolejna kamera. No, jest ją.
What the shit?
Well, let's go. See if we find anything.
Chances are good the basement will be locked. Chances are equally good that one of these knobheads left their access code laying around somewhere.
A, no zostawił.
Thanks for the cellar key, knobhead.
Fucking banger.
Pozbawimy trzech i wysadzimy ich. Nic. O, podejdź tam. Jeszcze raz. Wsadzimy ich sobie na to. Upsi. Kurwa, nie ten, to nie jest ochrona. Ale żegnaj. Najlepsze jest to, nie widział mnie, ale się obracał. Pa. A, jesteśmy w tym miejscówce ich. Dobra. Jakieś słuchawki są gdzie? Może jednak nie ma.
Bruv, I'm all about the high life, but this is fucking revolting. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Keep your head. If we try anything before disabling the microchips, Mary Kelly is liable to purge her inventory.
Dobra, tutaj nic nie ma. I możemy ruszyć dalej.
Fuck me. So this is the golden goose. One-stop shop on the dark web for whatever you want. Drugs, weapons, organs, slaves. Bruv, let's burn it all to the fucking ground.
I suggest washing your hands after this. Well, here's something interesting.
Miss Kelly, why is our explosive shipment delayed? You've received the crypto.
Every penny, love.
Must admit, I thought you was some trolls chatting shit in Mum's basement.
And what do you think now?
I think you're well funded. And my
Patrzcie, ekran jest...
organisation could be implicated in something quite ghastly. I think the price just doubled.
True to your reputation. But we can offer you something more valuable than money.
What's that then?
Power. We can make you the Queen of London.
Queen, eh? A queen is sovereign, autonomous.
Unchecked. Release our shipment, and London will be yours to rule.
Oh, I know a good deal when I hear one. Fireworks are on their way. Careful you don't burn yourselves now.
Ah, this is the nail in her coffin. Mary Kelly supplied the explosives for the bombings. Add that to the slaves and the organ market, she is done.
That's an interesting turn of events. So Mary isn't Zero Day, but she's involved. I have to admit, Zero Day's plan to cover their tracks was clever, and it worked. Even I didn't suspect this, and I suspect a lot of things.
Let's not lose sight of what we're doing here. We need everything on the Golden Goose for Caitlin's case. Bagley, were you able to recover any data?
This is a simple market site. I've recovered inventory lists, but not much that will help Inspector Lau's case.
Bags, we need to find the website servers. We can siphon the information Caitlin needs and shut this down before it goes fully online.
I'd love to, but the servers are rudely jumping all over the world. They're probably using a shuffle protocol and some kind of mixnet. I can work it out, obviously, but it will take me a few days.
Fuck. Only one here who might know how to get into the servers is that dickhead host upstairs.
Wiecie co, na chwilkę zrobimy przerwę i zaraz wrócę. Ale do tego czasu, moi drodzy, dziękuję wam, bo ten odcinek się po prostu będzie kończył i widzimy się w następnym. Oczywiście, jak zawsze, dziękuję wam wszystkim za uwagę. Jeśli odcinek wam się podobał, zostawcie może jakiś like, komentarz, no i oczywiście, jeżeli chcecie być na bieżąco, najprościej będzie po prostu, jeżeli zasubskrybujecie kanał. Dobrze, tak więc jeszcze raz, bardzo dziękuję za uwagę i widzimy się w kolejnym odcinku. Cześć!